Hello everyone, my name is Zard and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at the completed series of Harry Potter Minifigure Series 2. So this set has 16 minifigures and each figure costs $5 and released in 2020, and you can still get them, you can still find them at stores, at least in my stores, in September of 2021. So now I'll take a look at the minifigures with Harry, Ron, Hermione first. So here are the Harry, Ron, and Hermione. And the first thing I have to say when you see these are quite basic minifigures and designs for a minifigure series. They're half-blood prints, like civilian attire they wear to Hogsmeade. The accessories I think are pretty nice. With the 2 butterbeer cups, even though you do get that in the 3 broomsticks this year. The really nice accessory is this advanced potion making textbook, which on the inside you can see Secta Sempra and some other potions that the Half-Blood Prince Snape has written in their different instructions on how to do them correctly. So there's Harry's face print, same face print. Actually, that one might be the same or very similar, but I believe this one is a different face print, which is nice that they include that. This is the same hairpiece that you see in other Harrys for Half-Blood Prince, Order of the Phoenix, and I'm sure Deathly Hallows, if or when they make those sets. So this is a very similar outfit to other Harrys that we've seen for Half-Blood Prince and Order of the Phoenix, where he has the gray jacket and the red shirt. Except this one is partly zipped up. There's no arm printing, a bit of leg printing, you can see the back printing, you can see a little hood. And there is a bit of leg printing, it's hard to see, but on the jeans there is a line of black just down there for like the stitching. And there's some black for his shoes there. The next minifigure I'll take a look at is the Ronald Weasley. Harry's kind of hard to stand up with the advanced potion-making textbook. So here's the Ron, the most detailed of the bunch out of these minifigures, with the arm printing, which comes off on the sweater, which is quite nice. And I guess they wanted to make these figures like they did in the series 1, all kind of just come together as like a set of 3. So that's why they made them in their civilian outfits, but I for sure would have rathered to see a Ron in his Quidditch. A super detailed Quidditch figure would be really nice. The arm printing is quite nice, the jacket is also nice. He has some leg printing, some toe printing for his boots, the butterbeer is nice, his wand, always a nice piece. The hairpiece, same as we've seen in other Ronalds, and I believe the same face print as well. Good figure, just wish it was the Quidditch Ron. So here is Hermione, which has her sweater there. Some leg printing, which is dual molded, which is nice to see those boots. I really do like this leg printing. The butterbeer, just like Ron. The lighter colored wand, the hairpiece and face, same as other Hermione's, which I think it's a pretty good hairpiece and face print. The sweater is nice. I don't know what else they could do if they wanted to do Half-Blood Prince Harry and Hermione's, as their normal robes would be kind of plain. But for sure, I'd love to see Hermione in the Quidditch stands with a Quidditch Ron and Quidditch Harry. Would be really nice for this series, and that would be my improvements of these figures. So now I'll take a look at the silver trio of Ginny, Neville, and Luna. So here's a couple more Half-Blood Prince minifigures and one Prisoner of Azkaban minifigure, which seems kind of out of place for this. Oh, there goes Luna too. There goes, okay. So here is Ginny. She is in her Slughorn outfit. I don't think the face is good, as she is like crying in that scene, or at least when she's coming in. I think that's a better expression, but I think just for a minifigure series, an expression of her crying or like some red under her eyes would be nice. The hairpiece is nice. The accessory, just for like one of the desserts, is nice. There's quite a bit of printing on this minifigure. Side leg printing, toe printing, and the dress printing is also nice. Of course, since you're printing on a dark piece, that skin in there skin color is not going to look too good. But overall, I think this is a good minifigure, and for a Half-Blood Prince minifigure, it's nice. So here's Luna, probably my favorite minifigure of this whole series. That lion hat is just really a nice piece, and the overall printing, the sweater is nice, and all the printing on that legs with those dual molded boots, and they just look so nice with those pink legs. She has a wand as an accessory, and then another is the hairpiece right there, and that's the other expression right there. So now I'll take a look at one of the more plain minifigures of this series, one that I think could easily be improved if they wanted to do a Prisoner of Azkaban Neville, and that's Neville Longbottom. So I think the accessory is one of the best in this series, being the Monster Book of Monsters, quite a bit of detail there, and the piece of paper you can see the different pages of the book with the mouth there, and overall this is a really great accessory, but the figure is not so great of a figure. Just the robes, way too plain for a minifigure series. It's an easy fix, just make ripped up robes for Neville, and this is an improved minifigure that would make sense for the scene. The face print is nice, the other face print also nice, especially for the scene because he'd be shocked of the Monster Book of Monsters, and I think the hairpiece is good. It's just that this minifigure really could be improved with making some more ripped up robes. So now I'll take a look at Fred and George. And here's some more Weasleys, Fred and George. They look quite nice. They have matching or really close to matching outfits. And I like that they didn't make them totally matching and had one buttoned up and one jacket unbuttoned. The accessories are really nice with the unfolded Marauders map. You get the folded Marauders map. You get the folded one in that minifigure pack with Draco, Harry, Cho, and is it Hannah Abbott, I believe, is the other minifigure. The hat and hairpiece is also nice. The smiling expression is nice, and this other smiling expression there. Dual molded legs, side leg printing is always really nice. And the amount of detail on these figures is really nice, and I think good Fred and George minifigures from, I believe, Prisoner of Azkaban. But the one thing that doesn't totally make sense if this is Prisoner of Azkaban minifigures, since there's the Marauders map, but then this accessory is a Goblet of Fire, which has the different names of the different champions, which is kind of odd. The face print is different than the other Weasley. I'm not sure which is which, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, overall I think these minifigures are quite nice, and two of my favorites in the series. I've always loved Fred and George. So now I'll take a look at the professors. So here are the two professor minifigures in this series. We have Dumbledore and Professor Sprout. The Sprout minifigure is nice. This was the first appearance of her, but then we got her in the herbology textbook. The hat and hair combo is really nice with those earmuffs you can see. The light wand is nice, and the printing throughout the minifigure is nice. There's also some back printing on the dress piece, which is really, really nice. There's no side printing or anything like that. The back printing is also nice. And here's the other accessory. And there's a more smiling one. And her accessory is a potted mandrake. So you can see the stem coming out in the cauldron piece. And there is the mandrake, which I believe the other mandrake that came in Series 1 is a better mandrake minifig or character piece. So next is one of my favorite minifigures of this series, Albus, Percival, Wilfred, Brian, Dumbledore. So he has the Phoenix accessory, which is an amazing piece. It does come in a couple more sets, or one more set, being the Fox the Phoenix buildable character. I know that there might be one more, I can't totally remember. But the white beard is, I believe, Richard. This would be designed after the Richard Harris Dumbledore from Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets with the white beard and hair. So this is different than any other Dumbledores we've gotten, of course, in 2020. The torso print, leg print, back print, and back dress print is also nice. I really love this hat and hair combo piece. There's one expression and the other as a more smiling expression for Dumbledore. So I think this is a really good Dumbledore piece and is good in a series with the new Fox piece, which is really, really nice. So now I'll take a look at some more random minifigures in this set.